Hello everyone and welcome back. This is now day 13 inside our Omega City. I am Paradoxwitch and we're going to start out with phase 2 of our city, which I've been kind of like leading up to this, like this is what we're going to do and it's going to be fun and I'm thinking that it's going to be crazy. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna rotate my city out a little bit, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm gonna pull up my water table map for just a second. And I want to see where my groundwater is. Okay. What just happened? Oh crap, I got a freaking tornado. Damn it. Do you see this nonsense? Ah, crap. So now our Red Cross cities are going to, well, our Red Cross is going, okay. Well, at least it's over the water. It's a water spout. So I'm liking that it's basically just water spout. But our Red Cross building, it's starting to send out people. Okay. So yeah, Progressive paid us for our tornado. And if I zoom in right here, as you can see, we've got Red Cross shelter has opened up here. And at the town hall. I also believe that one has opened up here at the police station. Has one opened at the fire station? Yes, we have at the fire station also. Even though it only really destroyed our library, that's the only thing it did. And I think a couple in the schools have that. But yeah, it only really destroyed our public library. Okay. Well, here's the thing. It actually helped with what our phase 2 is going to be. So I'm going to move our library, like I said. That's going to get moved down to here. Okay. Okay. So that's going to get, everything's going to get scooched down a little bit eventually. Did the Modern Temple put out anything for people? No, they didn't. Yeah. Cheap religious bastards. Okay, so let's go back to what the original plan was. Is now that our factories are building up, we're starting to get traffic issues and whatnot, and this is something I've always kind of wanted to do with an Omega City, because to me Omega just seems like super mega futuristic. Got population issues. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do real quick. How are we doing over here? Oh wow, they became owned by Omega really super quick. Okay, so sleet and freezing rain and drizzle. Oh, that's gonna be like at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna be sound asleep at 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Not enough freight. We've got plenty enough freight producers. They just aren't producing freaking freight. I'm thinking, how do I want to start this out? Because I'm thinking, what do we need more? We need more high wealth people more than anything. How many high wealth people do we actually need though? Okay. Ooh, we need quite a bit of high wealth people. So yeah, let's start moving things eventually. So I'm gonna make another tower that's gonna fit in this little block right here. I'm gonna move all of this down and hopefully give more than enough room than we actually probably need. Let's do that. I don't know if it's gonna be enough room. I'll probably build this mega tower off camera just for the for time's sake. It will be another high wealth tower. I don't think people are going to move in alongside here, but that's completely okay. I may end up using that as like a park or something. Like it'll be something high wealth. And it's morning, and as you can see, in the mornings you get morning traffic jams, because that's one of the things I love that I get to work from home. Is, yeah, everyone thinks that, like, you know, even if they call you at noon, like, you're free to talk, but they don't realize that at noon sometimes I'm doing like intraday trading. Like I usually try to get in early in the morning, but like that's the thing, they don't realize, okay, this person, yeah, they work from home, but they, you know, they may be busy. But the cool thing is I don't have to worry about like being stuck in morning traffic, and I love that. I love not having to do that, except for like when I go out, like if I want breakfast, like look, I love Bojangles. I love myself a Bowberry biscuit and everything. So it is kind of like a nightmare, especially now that they've moved the good Bojangles. Like, I'm not saying that the one that's kind of far from my house is not good, but it's not good. Like, I've gone there and I've got like partially cooked chicken where, because I make it a habit, like I don't return food, because I'm like, they're gonna recognize me and they're gonna recognize my car and they're gonna know that I complained and they're gonna spit my food. So I've actually gone there and I've got like partially cooked chicken strips. I've actually gotten partially cooked chicken. It was way, like they had put way too many spices on it, and it was beyond Cajun. It was like nuclear Cajun. Like it was just that freaking awfully bad. And I've gotten biscuits from there. Anybody who lives in the South, you guys know, in the South we love our biscuits and gravy. The biscuits were kind of raw and kind of doughy on the inside, and I like a nicely cooked biscuit. So like when it's all covered in gravy, there's nothing that you can really do to repair that other than toss it in the garbage. As much as I hated it, that's what I end up having to do. But I don't know, like I don't like it. So I go to the quote unquote good Bojangles and everything sometimes in the morning, or I will go to Jack in the Box early in the morning, especially if me and Luca, if we've gone out of town, like if his family has come to America, because they do have a vacation house. Like, hold on, I was gonna sneeze. Anyway, if I keep calling him by his screen name, I gotta stop doing that. If talking to his family comes in and everything, I will intentionally, like, you know, we'll catch an early morning flight and we'll get breakfast, and that kind of helps cut down on the jet lag. Even though the minute that we hit the front door, we're both on the couch like, okay, it's sleepy time. But hold on. Okay, I don't know who that text message is from. I've got my ringer off. Well, my text alerts, I got them off, but I can see my cell phone like lighting up in the corner. But like I was saying, like we get in sometimes like right at like morning rush hour traffic and everything, and it's a nightmare, especially those of you who live in South Carolina. Just about everybody in South Carolina knows that Woodruff Road is a freaking nightmare. 385 with its endless construction, nightmare. I-85, nightmare in the morning because you have an accident, and then you have someone cause another accident because they're being freaking looky-loos. Like, that irritates me. Like, yes, it's a car accident. We've seen it before. unless the body is hanging out the window, there's no reason for you to gawk, and especially if the body is hanging out the window, like, don't gawk. Because like a couple years ago, it might have been like 2 years ago, right where there's to turn in from my street, this guy on a motorcycle decided that the light was taking too long and he was going to run a red light because he's like, I can make it. Well, he tried that and he got hit by a truck and everything. I don't know if it was I think it was like a pickup truck. But anyway, it hit him so freaking hard and everything. It actually knocked his foot or his leg off. And one of my siblings, I think it was one of my siblings, because I know that my stepdad had the picture. Anyway, the guy, like, they actually took a picture of the guy's, like, severed foot leg thing, like, laying out in the middle of the road. And the thing is, everybody knows at that particular intersection that red light takes forever. You settle down in the long haul. What I do is, if I'm going out, it doesn't matter if I'm going out even now at like 11 o'clock at night, that red light's going to take some time. If I've got a cup of coffee with me, I just sit there and I savor my cup of coffee and I'm like, I'm good. And then I just wait for traffic to go, the light to turn green, and I go. But in the morning, it is a nightmare, especially like because you've got school buses, you've got the city buses, because they've actually added another route into my neighborhood with the city bus. And yeah, traffic is just, it's a nightmare. So yeah, getting breakfast early in the morning, kind of a hassle. But the thing is, I usually skip breakfast anyway. Like, I'll do lunch and dinner, and then sometimes I'm like, holy crap, what time is it? I've skipped lunch and I've skipped lunch and I've skipped breakfast and everything. So I will eventually, like, I try not to venture out and everything at rush hour traffic to get food, even though, like, that's probably, like, with the exception of a few restaurants, going near the dinner time rush is usually when I get really, really good food and everything. But sometimes, especially if it's a really popular restaurant and everything, yeah, they're trying to get everybody out so quick that it gets kind of like, your dinner gets kind of sketchy. And even Takano has said that he's like, I picked up dinner on the way home, but I looked in the bag, it looked sketchy. We'll probably end up ordering pizza or something like that. But that's the thing, like, when you do just about everything from home, you don't really have to worry about, like, you know, traffic issues, and unless it's like traffic issues to the bathroom, or for me it's a traffic issue with the cats where I'm walking and they're like trying to dart out in front of me like, hey, let's play Trip to Human. We haven't done that in a while. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, we got an injury over here. Well, that's gonna be the least of your problems in a little bit, so you'll be okay. Let's see how's our mega tower doing. Okay. Oh, well, this is, they're showing on TV where we can now start dropping off our Christmas trees for them to be recycled. They dumped them in like Hartwell, they dumped them in Jocassee and everything. They create little fish houses and everything. But the thing is, I'm partial to an artificial tree. I've actually probably got up on my Twitter page, if you guys look, I've got a picture of our lovely artificial tree, because I don't like the idea of cutting down a tree for like 2 weeks of decoration and then it's out on the curb. I also don't like the fact that they're like $49 for a fake tree. Like, that pisses me off more than anything. Dude, pay $59 for something you're not even going to keep inside your freaking house. Like, that's just stupid. But like, that's the thing. When me and Takano first got together, and we still have this debate to this day, and it's been, at this point, like, our 4-year anniversary is getting ready to come up. And our first Christmas together, he's like, let's go get a real tree. I'm like, no. He's like, but I'm like, no. And he's like, but I want to have like an authentic American Christmas, because this was like, he had only been living in America for, I think at that point, like maybe 9 months. He had visited America, like with his parents and his grandfather and everything. But he's like, I want an authentic American Christmas. Like, authentic American Christmas is artificial tree. I'll get you some pine scent. I'll spray that sucker down, and you better enjoy that. So every year we have this debate on getting real tree or fake tree. And what I do is I wait until he goes and does something, and I pull out the fake tree real quick, and I put it in the middle of the living room. And then when he's home, he's like, well, dang. And I'm fully prepared that one day I'm going to think that I'm getting the jump on him. I'm going to go to my grandma's house, and then I'm going to come home, and poof, there's going to be a real tree in our living room. But that's the thing. We both forget the, like, water our house plants. So putting a tree in our house that can catch fire and burn down our whole dead bust house, that's probably going to be like 1,000,000,000 times worse. So we honestly, we're one of those couples, we don't need an artificial, a real tree. We're good with just the artificial tree, unless you're like my grandma. Like, now that like all of her grandkids are adults, I think with the exception of like 2 of my cousins, like we're all over the age of 18. Like we're like in our 20s and like our 30s and everything. And even though, like, you know, we are having kids and everything, grandma's like, I was like, Grandma, you're not gonna put up a Christmas tree for like the newest grandkid? And she's like, her parents have a house, put a tree up if she wants to see a tree. She doesn't even know what Christmas is. And she didn't when I was at her her house over the Christmas holidays and everything. Like, she just sat there, she just kept looking at me, and she's like, okay. And then my grandma was like, oh, she doesn't like glasses, like people with glasses freak her out. And the whole time she's just like looking, like she just has this look of like, okay, this person's being nice to me, I guess they're family. Like, she just has like a very confused expression on her face at any given time. And I think it was also that I wore a Care Bears hat for Christmas. I have like a blue Grumpy Bear hat, so I think she was thinking, okay, this person has this blue thing on her head, it's got an ear, and it's got a face that's looking at me, and she's wearing glasses. Oh god, this is too much. How are we doing over here? So I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Not over here. But do I need, I think I do need, I desperately need a high wealth tower. But yeah, over here I'm going to put in our first low level tower. Okay, so I'm gonna plop this here. There we go. Oh wait, no, I'm not. Ah, damn it. I think I did something wrong and weird, and I don't like that I did something wrong and weird. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cheat code it, so shh. We're gonna use Alt W, and I'm gonna bulldoze that Cytatorium real quick. Okay, they're still talking about whether, I'm telling you, going back to traffic again, with them saying that it's gonna, damn it, I did not, did it bulldoze something? It did. It bulldozed my freaking, god damn it. Okay, we'll put that back in. I'll cheat code and put that back in. With them saying that it's going to be snow moving into the area, it means that everybody and their mother freaking grandma is going to be driving like a bat out of hell. Like, oh my gosh, I've never, what is this stuff coming from the sky? Like, and I know a lot of people say that about their area, that people, when it comes to icy weather, they don't know what the frick they're doing. They're just out there. They don't know, like, and I'm actually going to go to the grocery store tomorrow, even though it's probably just going to be light ice. I mean, I'm going to the grocery store just because like we're running low on supplies and everything. But everybody and their grandma is going to be like freaking in the freaking supermarket. I'm putting in an extra bus station. Well, I'm putting in 2 extra bus stations. But everybody and their grandma is going to be like inside Lidl trying to get like freaking groceries. Okay, hold on. I'm going to actually rotate this around so I can see better. And it's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be people driving all crazy trying to get into the store, and then it's gonna be more people driving all freaking batshit crazy, like doing other stuff. Like, that's all I got to say. It's just, okay, there we go. That is fixed, and I'm gonna go ahead and can I actually put this over here? I don't think I can. Okay, can I? Where's my blue dot? Okay. Yeah. Added money to my budget. Okay. Why is it not letting me plant this? Okay. Let's see if I can rotate this, and maybe I just can't. I honestly can't do it. Okay. I think it's just one of those situations where I can't freaking do what I want to do. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it's not letting me extend this out, but that's fine. I mean, it will be okay. But what I have envisioned for this particular city is doing all mega towers. Like, just have everybody living inside mega towers, and they only leave out to go to factories or the megaco. Or to go to these little shops right here. But that, I think that would be so cool to have like an all tower city. And that means, we got a cloud of like air pollution. That means like, I kind of didn't want to do it, but I'm also going to have a mixture of elite mega towers for our high wealth people, and for our and the regular old ho-hum mega towers for everything else. This is actually building up the, yeah, don't worry, all of this is gonna be mega tower. This is gonna all be mega tower. I've actually got enough room that over here I can do mega tower here. I can put one big mega tower in this area, and these will be all like, and since this is my medium wealth neighborhood, this will just be solid, like when it'll just be all medium wealth mega towers, so there'll be no low wealth mega towers. And then all of this over here, it will be high wealth mega towers. I'll still have parks and whatnot, and that's probably gonna like really freaking skyrocket our population. Not enough freight producers. You got plenty enough freight producers. But yeah, so these are gonna be all low wealth mega towers, at least for right now. And then I'll probably put a medium wealth mall on top. Like, I'll probably put like, let's do 246 in a park. Okay. There's something popping up there. I've got Google Chrome open in another window, but I don't know why that popped up in the middle of recording if you guys could see that, because I don't have like YouTube or anything open. But I'll do 2 apartment levels, and then I'll do 2 like store levels and everything, and then I'll do another 2, and then I'll do park and security. But I may divide up, I may use the safety level, I may use that as a divider. I don't know if I'm going to put it at the top of the crown or not, and I don't know which crown I'm going to put in, because I kind of want to make all of these mega towers have the air scrubber. In order for me to get the air scrubber, I'm going to have to start in an academy city. So once I put in all of the mega towers here, I'll start working over in our new city and putting all mega towers over there where all the elites are gonna live in mega towers. And I'll have a lot of more, I'll probably have like an unemployment issue here, so some of the people who live in this city, they will actually go and work in the academy city, and they'll bring their technology. Like they'll have a lot of the stuff, which I also need to put in the college city. Dang, there's a lot of stuff that we're gonna build, we're gonna have to build for phase 2. But like I said, it's gonna be awesome in our city. So they're gonna start producing freight. This area is not so healthy. Yeah, I know, you live next to a factory, like you built your medium wealth place like where you should not be building medium wealth places. Like, that's on you, buddy. That's not on me, that's on you. But I think, oh, one more thing that I do want to do, at least for right now, let's see, because I don't have a ground pollution problem over here, as you'll see when I pull up this map real quick. Yeah, see, I don't have ground pollution over here, like, because of the glitch. Ground pollution is like way the frick over there. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna put this here, unless I can put it over. No, I can't put it over there. Okay. Because I can also put it over, I can actually put one over here. Oh, I can actually put it over here by Omega Co too. Okay, so I have enough room over here by the Omega Co. I'm gonna put a water tower right there. Okay. And that water tower will be partially responsible for this particular mega tower. Okay, so that is good. I do not have water issues. Water pump, okay. Okay, so the pollution's popping up over there, but it's saying that, okay. Okay. Okay, it's pumping polluted water. Okay. So I'll get rid of that, and I'll actually put it. Is this showing up in a weird area? Okay. And then I'll put, yeah, I'll put this over here. Okay, so that's gonna pump water. Okay, so now we're okay. And like I said, I can also put, I think sewer wise, I'm okay, because everything is being treated. The thing is that I can already see that may be an issue, is that with the sewer treatment plant and everything, that it may run into a problem where I'm running into like a sewer problem. Running into a water problem, I don't see that happening, because I watched a video on this. What happens is when this place takes in waste, it treats it, it dumps it back into the water table as clean water. Then your water pumping station, everything that they dump, it sucks up and sends back out. So it's like, I wouldn't call it filter feeding, but it's just like, you know, an endless loop of loopness. Ah, that scared me. Okay. So I'm just making sure that none of my water tanks are like all gross and dirty and yucky. Okay, so yeah, we're so far doing very good on that. Okay. And now, okay, that's making itself into a medium well. Okay, so far so good. What I'm gonna do is off camera, like you guys know, I'm going to let this build itself up. I'll plop another apartment level on top of this, and I don't think I'm gonna need, oh, we got, what's going on here now? A lot of health issues. Okay, so wait, we're not gonna do that just yet. I'm going to, where's my city? Okay, I'm in the wrong viewpoint. Okay. Okay, so running into health issues is what it's saying. Really quickly, as I end this, I'm going to put in a patient treatment wing. And I'll just plop it up here. And then I will also put in, can I put an Omega Code drone thing right here? Yeah, I'll put an Omega Code drone thing, and then I'll put in another ambulance. Okay, so that should actually take care of a lot. Okay, so that's good. So now our Omega Code drones can pick up more sick and injured people. By putting those down, actually, it created jobs. We need more, a heck of a lot more people. So yeah, I'm just going to real quickly, I'm gonna start building that second apartment level, because these are now medium wealth everything's. So okay, so that's good right there. Okay, hold on, I'm trying to stretch real quick. But yeah, that is gonna that's gonna take care of a lot within our city. Health wise, I don't think I need to add another wellness van exactly just yet. Let's see, we still have, like, this place is like super dirty. We got like a couple places that are kind of dirty. Okay, but the wellness vans, like, there's a wellness van. It's probably gonna head to one of these places to kind of clean up the germs. But I'm gonna let this just run itself out, build in the mega towers. It'll probably be a while before we put a mega tower in this particular area. We'll probably end up adding on a mega tower to this area before anything else. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, they're doing good. I mean, they're generating a $2,000 profit, so can't really complain about that. But it looks like most of our city, like, for land value map, is going to be like medium wealth. And like I said, we're going to have everybody living in towers now that is starting to get super mega polluted from the Omega Co factory. And I may turn this into a factory area. I'm not sure yet, because I think we're probably going to need a bigger trade zone. But like I said, I can always bulldoze this if I need to. Like, there's multiple ways that this can go. Like, this can be the bigger trade port, and maybe turn, because I think I'm gonna have like a little nubbin of land. I can probably put the park and ride over here. But like I said, I'm gonna just let this run, let the towers build up, and then I will see you guys back here tomorrow for day 14 inside the city. And like I said before, like, this episode should be out after New Year's. I hope each and every one of you had a safe and fun New Year's, and see you guys tomorrow.